So, hey guys. I'm gonna be a whole lot quieter on this one because it's 5 in the morning. Don't ask. Actually, no, I'll explain. You see, I had a weird dream that was almost nightmarish at the end, so I ended up waking up and decided to film this. So, I am going to be a lot quieter because, there's a lot more people sleeping right now. Also, yeah, sorry, I did not actually record these back to back. I completely spaced that idea. So, okay, so chapter 10, comfort and confessions. Let's just go. Okay. Also, hi. Hi, editing me again. Credit to the artist for this picture. Okay, that was weird soon. You woke up on your couch. You barely remembered what had happened or why you were here. You remembered you and Fresh going to see Ink, and you and Fresh followed him somewhere. But you can't really remember much of what happened afterwards. You groaned in pain, taking notice that all your muscles were sore, and you also had a headache. You began to sit up, but a pair of hands pushed you back down. Rest. A familiar voice spoke. You looked at him. Fresh? You said. He looked down at you. He didn't have his shades on. You saw worry in his eye sockets. You tried turning onto your side. You hissed in pain and stopped. You looked at Fresh. What happened? Why does my body hurt? You said. Fresh paused. He seemed a bit surprised. He sighed and shook his head. It's probably best you don't know for now, he said. You sighed. Fresh stared at you for a moment, then spoke. Do you want to go lay down in your bed? This couch doesn't seem too comfortable, he said. You closed your eyes and nodded. Fresh tried to pick you up as gently as possible, but that didn't stop it from hurting a bit. You grumbled in slight pain. He paused. Then he took a deep breath. His hands began glowing. Suddenly the pain slowly dissipated, replaced with a soothing, warm feeling. You sighed with relief, closing your eyes. You began to feel yourself drifting off. You felt yourself being laid down on your mattress, and the warm feeling was slowly leaving your body. Your arm tried reaching out for Fresh, but it only brushed against his sleeve, then dropped onto the mattress. You felt a blanket being pulled over you. You felt something being pressed against your forehead, then you fell asleep. Also, yeah, sorry guys if my voice is a bit, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm still very tired. But at the same time, I don't want to go to sleep in fear of having another almost nightmare dream. So, back to the story. You sighed. Thanks to whatever had happened that made you feel terrible, you had the entire week off. Sometimes Zach and Tanner would drop by and chat for a bit, but other than that, nothing much happened. You were looking through your phone when a portal opened. You turned your head, almost expecting it to be Fresh. Instead, however, it was Error. He looked like he didn't want to be here. You glared at him. He walked over to you. What the f*** do you want? You asked. He sighed.
Ink told me to apologize,
He said. You raised a brow. For what exactly? I highly doubt it's for destroying my soul, he said. He gave you a look you couldn't exactly read.
You don't remember.
He asked. You shook your head. No, you said. Error thought, then sighed, then told you what happened. You felt angry. You sat on the couch, thinking. You nearly had him, but you collapsed from exhaustion. Why didn't Fresh tell you? You growled, squeezing your hand in a fist. Fresh appeared next to you on the couch. Sup? He said. You looked at him, glaring slightly. Why didn't you tell me? You said. Fresh paused. Fresh couldn't find the right response that wouldn't make you angrier. You glared, standing up, looking around a bit. Did he not trust you? You growled, squeezing your hands into fists. Your knuckles turned white. Fresh got up and walked over to you and tried speaking, but you swung a fist. He teleported away from you. You swung a couple more times until you ended up punching the wall. At the moment, you don't care what you were punching. As long as you got your aggression out, you punched the wall a couple more times, and a tear rolled down your cheek. You fell onto your knees and tried calming down. You took shaky breaths. Fresh teleported behind you. He took a few steps closer to you. You turned around to look at him. He held out his hand. You reached for it, then grabbed his sleeve, pulling him down and wrapping your arms around him. He paused, and he blushed, and he was shocked for a moment, then sighed, wrapping his arms around you. You buried your head in the crook of his neck, closing your eyes, letting some tears escape. You took a breath in, inhaling his scent. He smelled like berries and slight ectoplasm. You let a couple of their tears fall. I'm sorry, you said. He sighed and started stroking your hair. I know, he said. He pulled away slightly. You looked at him. He looked at you with an emotion you couldn't quite read. He placed his hands on your cheeks, using his thumbs to wipe your tears away. He stared for a moment, then began to get up. You grabbed his sleeve. He looked at you. You hesitated slightly. Blushing, you sighed and spoke. Can we cuddle for a bit? You asked. He blushed a bit and sighed. Sure. He picked you up and set you down on the couch. He sat down next to you. Fresh got in a comfortable position. You sighed and leaned into him as he wrapped his arms around you. You were now on your stomach. He sighed, burying your face in his chest. You began to feel sleepy. You yawned and cuddled closer to him. Sighing, you closed your eyes. Fresh stroked your hair while looking down at your tired form. He smiled slightly, sighing. You yawned, then looked up at Fresh and hesitated, then spoke. Fresh, you said. Fresh looked down at you. I love you. He paused, then spoke. I love you too, he said. You smiled, wrapping your arms around him. You closed your eyes, finally falling asleep. Okay, yeah, sorry that it's not... Sorry that the audio quality isn't very good. As I said before, I literally did wake up. Actually, oh yeah, 10 minutes ago. Okay. Yeah. And I'm still very tired. But, I don't want to have another nightmare, so. Okay, bye guys.